Yeah, they had only 5 schools, but now they had like 14 schools. And after 4 weeks of preliminary rounds, quarter, and semi-finals as well, they have 2 schools that have proceeded to the grand finale, which is Juba Diplomatic and Juba Parents. So we want to listen from you guys. Um, can you tell us a bit about your journey in the competition?
Well, it wasn't easy for us to come to this round. There were some difficulties and some issues that we were facing, but through the help of our teachers and our commitment, we were able to make it to the finals. So I'd like to thank all the teachers and everyone who participated in this debate. Thank you all.
So what motivated you guys?
One of the things that normally motivate us is that we are always encouraged, not only by our teachers, even our parents at home, so as everyone also in the school. And this is actually so amazing for both of us.
So you wanted to add to what she said? Okay, so what are like in the debate, you guys had debate spelling bee. All of you do that?
Actually, some of us were sharing in debate, some in quiz, some in spelling bee, and some in speech.
Okay, so in the spelling bee, maybe who is participating in the spelling bee? So what strategies do you use?
Okay, like something that our teachers normally tell us is like read a lot of books. So as dictionaries, like they tell us to learn new words every day. And when you like go to the competition, like these are normally familiar words that we get. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone for the speech challenge? You do
Yeah, it's me for the speech challenge.
Okay. So what this speech challenge thing requires let me say like quick thinking and knowledge on various subjects, right? So how did you manage to stay composed under pressure and all this?
Well, to be honest, the questions that were being given to us were quite easy, as that it's mostly composed in between subjects and from classes from P3 and P4, where I'm in P8, so I had already finished all of them, and yeah, I found it quite simple.
Okay, you do debate?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Debate needs like a lot of it's kind of challenging. It involves like expressing your thoughts and arguments. So how did you manage to, is it only you or you
3 of us.
3 of you do debate?
Yeah.
So how do you guys manage to
We just have to believe in ourselves that we can do it, and we do it because we know that at the end we'll get a benefit, and which will raise the name of the school high. Yeah, that's how we make it to the final.
What has been the most memorable and challenging time that you guys had?
Okay, mostly like let me say one of the hardest part is that like in the end of everything, then you're so scared that if we might win or not. We have some feelings also, and you know this confidence is also something which comes naturally, plus we have a lot of practice in it.
Okay. Did you guys face any difficulties with studies and the competition, because it has been since September and it's the final is next week? Did you guys face any challenge with your studies, like managing your time?
Yeah, there were some challenges, as that when there was a time for revision, I would have to go for the debate and would skip that time of revision, and it would somehow be difficult to get back that information. But the teachers also helping us. They would give us points on the work that we had not written or did not do. They would help us in it. But I would go and ask them what they did not understand, and they would give us the right answers.
Okay, maybe before I go to the teacher or to the mentor, what role did they play in supporting you guys?
Okay, they try to give us the best points, the best advices, and they try to comfort us and advise us that we should really do it, and yes, we can do it.
Okay.
Not also that, like they always encourage us and also tell us also to have fun and always be confident because we know who we are.
Okay. So the teacher, how were you guys able to support them? How did you find them? Was there like challenges? And how did you guys were you guys able to cope up with it?
Okay, in Juba Diplomatic School, we have about 1,500 kids, and it was not difficult to identify these kids that we are having in the studio or those who are participating in this competition, because we do have a spelling, we do have quiz, and we do have debate activities in school like almost every Friday. So these are the people who have been, doing well, and they are used to the system. Regarding how I help them, in most cases, I have to tell them to believe in themselves. Out of thousands of children, I decided to choose them because they are capable and they have to, to defend that trust that I have in them. I always, encourage them, you can do it, and also to follow the rules. Everything in the end is about rules, and they face a lot of challenges, especially overcoming fear, and that is why where I have to step in. Overcoming fear is the most important thing in this competition. I give them the strategies how to overcome fear, especially when there are so many people. Yeah, that's what I do to them mostly.
Okay. So to you, to the three of you, what are you guys planning to do with your skills that you guys have gained, the guide, like what the teachers have been telling you, and your experiences in the competition? How do you guys how do you plan to use that skill in your future academic pursuits?
Well, the skills that they've been teaching us could help us in speaking properly, and during with politics would be good.
Okay.
Because, like, for me, during when I get older, I would want to join the government in ministry, so I would have
Which
the
ministry
speaking
is that?
for the ministry with education. And,
Okay.
with that speaking ability that our teachers have taught us, I'm very sure I could get it.
And plus, it also helps us in confidence, so we could also become leaders in the future and also help others. And also, we can be inspiring other people who are growing up to also become something better. And I think it's also worth it, not only just because of this debate, you're also helping other people out there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it will also help us to represent South Sudan. We go out there and talk of our country and also represent our country, and which will also make the next generation to build that confidence and also be like us.
So what advice would you give to other students or to other young people that are out there who maybe they might get opportunities maybe in school, they want to go for such competition but they feel like they can't do it, or they don't know how to speak or whatever? What kind of advice would you give to aspiring young people?
Well, my advice to them is that to never give up. Even if how many times you fall down, you should just remember to always get back up. That if you are having problems in speaking or in understanding English, you could ask your teachers to help you in understanding it more, so that you can build up that confidence to speak in crowds of people. You could even start by talking with a few of friends, like two, or with your family, then keep increasing the number, and your confidence will keep getting better and better.
And not also that, I would also like to advise them that practice makes perfect, because you don't just wake up one day and of course you can do it. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to do it. And also remember that you can do it, not all the time, but let me say, the more you keep on trying, of course you're going to do better.
And they should also build that confidence, because no one is better. Even us, we started in a low level, and until now we built that confidence and we knew that yes, we could make it.
All right, thank you so much. And to all those who are watching us live on Facebook as well, the likes of Urban Vampire, Hebziba Zion, and yes, Alangi Ogut, thank you so much. And to all the rest who are watching us live as well, yes, if you have any question, you have any advice to give to these young people from Juba Diplomatic, you can just drop it at the comment section. And also to those who are listening to our voices right now, you can as well call in 0922 990 990 if you have anything you want to ask, you have anything you want to share, any advice you want to give to these young people, you can do that. And if you've just tuned in, you're listening to Advanced Youth Radio 99.9 FM, and yes, it is the Teens Evolve that happens every single Saturday from the hour of 10 to 12, and the time check on the studio is just 19 minutes to the top of the hour. I am Emma Kwaje with the pupils from Juba Diplomatic and also their mentor who is here with us today, and they happen to be one of the finalists of the Juba Primary School mini competition. That is, they have the spelling bee, speech challenge quiz, speech and debate as well, and the final will be next week, right?
Yes.
On Wednesday.
Oh.
Yes, they are going to the final with the Juba parents. And yes, if you have anything you want to share with them, you can just do that on our number 0922 990 990, or just drop in your comment right there at the comment section. For now, let's go musical, and then we'll be back. Don't touch your dial.
You never leave the school. You never leave the school. Children go to school. Let us go to school. We never leave the school. We never leave the school. Children go to school. Children with disability deserve full rights.
Advance. Hello.
Yes, Advance.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I am appreciated for those children.
Pardon? Dema Zamantaguna. Okay, Dema Zamantaguna, sorry. And Zamantena Taguna intakala, so they Zamantena Tasalam intahankala. So Zamandeta can give you telephone, can indo risala takita wedi le Ealta Juba Diplomatic, alumon mana future studio, bira fi final ta competition albihasil uzbu aljai yom al arbiha. Advance.
Uo beside one.
Yesu, Yesu.
Uo mukali spanina.
Yesu, Yesu.
Uo mukali spanina. I am a South Sudanese. I am a refugee. Nobody leaves their home unless they're seeking peace. Beledi junub, beledi afa. Tuko pamoja, a happy family. One family. Tuko pamoja, Ubuntu. Tuko pamoja, we are one. Tuko pamoja, Ubuntu. Tuko pamoja, we are one. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Doesn't matter where you're from, Uganda has a place for everyone indeed. Mu Uganda twaniriza, we welcome everyone.
everybody. Buyo munga wai. I'm Ugandan, and I stand with refugees. Nobody leaves their home unless to seek in peace. Cause Uganda, a home for everyone. Tuko pamoja, a happy family. One family. Tuko pamoja, Ubuntu. Tuko pamoja, we are one. Tuko pamoja, Ubuntu. Tuko pamoja, we are one.
A fresh kid Uganda kuba kafananye mwana ngogobedwa wakaye mbera ngekaluba nolusi toina kyakulya ogezako kuba nnyo osobola okubeerawo a refugee, someone simply trying to make a home. Oyo muntu muno muyisenga muno. Thank you Uganda kubanga obabeereddewo bw'obajja mu mpawo n'obawonya duka. You provided shelter kati bafuna kutulo.
Voices singing in harmony. People are living in harmony. We are one people. All put it together, we live in love. People singing in harmony. We wanna say thank you, Uganda, for giving us peace and protection.
We are
We
one
wanna
family.
say thank you, Uganda,
Fenna
for
tuli
giving us protection and freedom. Asante sana, Uganda,
tuko
for
pamoja.
giving us love and care.
We are
We
one
are the
family.
refugees in Uganda.
Fenna tuli
Nasema
wamu.
asante sana, Uganda.
ICAD, South Sudan.
ICAN children, the voice of the voiceless. It's wife on the beats. Jam Kennedy, sing.
Every single day, many children are suffering. Not by choice, but by force of circumstances in this world. Victims of war, poverty, and pestilence. Yeah. Victims of war, poverty, and pestilence. Oh, multiply.
Some of the families, some of the homes, some of the
And yes, that is it right there. J.M. Kennedy featuring the ICAN children. And if you don't know the ICAN children, these are our own children at the Bidi camp. And yes, we can is the song. And you've also heard Tuko Pamoja by the ICAN children, and as well as Fresh Kid Uganda and Lena Kagere. And yes, if you've just seen you're listening to Advanced Youth Radio 99.9 FM, and it is the Teens Evo that happens every single Saturday from the hour of 10 to 12. And yes, we're just left with 11 minutes to the top of the hour, and with me in the studio are the Juba Diplomatic School, sharing with us their journey at the Juba Primary School mini competition. And yes, it's so inspiring to see young people like them. As you can see, they are a girl child here, and they can talk. And it's very important that we celebrate them and give them the opportunity to explore. And we have people who've been following us, the likes of Olege Daniel, saying I'm proud of the three and proud of the entire school. We have Alangi, we are proud of you all kids. We thank your teachers for their efforts. VSS Daily News saying I like your show, keep it up. Thank you so much. The likes of Urban Vampire, thank you so much for being part of the show. And yes, you can do the same as well. If you're watching us live right now, just drop in your comment right there. And also you can call in at 0922 990 990.
Together, me and you can make a difference in this world. We don't have to be rich to express our goodwill. No, we don't.
We might not stop the world, but we can try to heal the world.
By giving material, moral, and spiritual support. This way we believe we can heal the world. 'Cause
Advance.
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
Morning.
Morning.
Yes, this is Isaac.
Yes, Isaac, welcome. Where are you calling from?
Thank you. Modern.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to give thanks to my kid in the studio and the mentor.
Mm.
Yeah, because it is very, very hard for one to take a step and become an inspiration to the nation. And I wanted to encourage them to keep on because, debate it gives confidence in one's ability. Like, it gives you confidence in public speaking and wish them to continue.
Mm.
Thank you so much for the program and for the young people, let them keep on brushing up and to stay their life. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you, Isaac. And yes, you can as well do the same. We just picked some one caller, and someone is already here. Advance. Can you please move away from the radio or just close it? All right.
It's my Martin again.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm wishing those kids there in the studio.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I wish them just safe in the next competition.
Mm.
Yeah, I urge them to continue with such spirit so that they learn more from their teachers.
Mm.
And I wish them to keep on with that spirit so that they will be a better people in the future later on.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish them success in the next competition.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I don't know for you out there, our lines are still open. 0922 990 990. Pick one last caller and then we go back to our guest in the studio and we call it a day. You can still call back on 0922 990 990.
Our future is that let us all come together. Say no, no, no. Say no, no, no. Say no, no, no. Say no to say no.
And yes, as our time is running, we just left with 5 minutes to the top of the hour. I'll just go back to the pupils with me in the studio before we go to the teacher who will say his last message as well. If you're given an opportunity to improve or to change something, what will it be and why?
Change something.
Yes.
Anything that I would say.
Yes.
Well,
Yes. Okay, let's hear from this person. Advance.
What do you want to do in order to change the world according to you?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yes, you're welcome. Your name, where are you calling from?
My name is... My name is Ladu.
Yes, Ladu.
But it's not girl. They won't call you.
Pardon? Okay. Yes.
Well, that would be to make Africa into a better place. As that here in Africa we're suffering a lot with wars and diseases. Unlike other continents in like North America, there's not really much war between these people, and they're not suffering from any diseases here. While here in Africa, we are always suffering with mere malaria instead of us coming together and making it into a better place. So, as that for me, I'd want to change Africa from a third world country at least to be a first world country.
All right.
Okay, as to me, I would like to make South Sudan a better place in future, because South Sudanese are really suffering from diseases, war like Abyei. There was war in Abyei, and I would like to make South Sudan a better place and make South Sudan develop and be one of the developed countries in the world.
Well, for me, I like to inspire others who are out there, so we can have much more confident people for our future of tomorrow. Not only that, so that other people as South Sudan is developing, so to also know that we are having upcoming children for a better future for tomorrow.
All right. So, to the teacher, what would be your last message to maybe your students or your pupils and to every other young person out there?
Okay, thank you for the second opportunity to speak. In the first place, I would like to thank school administration and the school management for supporting us in this journey. Since we registered for this competition, they've been supportive. We are so thankful for that. And I would also like to give a shout out and kudos to the organization of this competition. Thus, you said the Excellence Foundation for South Sudan, who have come up with the idea that we should create a platform where kids can express themselves and embrace challenges that can help them realize their full potentials. Excellence Foundation for South Sudan, in partnership with the National Spelling Bee, we thank you so much. This competition is good. It's not only about debate. We also have spelling. We also have quiz. And then we have speech. So you can see that all these categories of the competition can build children in many areas, and it's really good for them. Currently, here in Juba, we do not have many organizations who are doing that. We have Teachers Without Borders doing that. We have Excellence Foundation for South Sudan. They are doing that. We do not have really organizations creating these platforms for children, and all these people doing it. We really thank you so much, and we call upon government and other organizations to show interest in this. The future of this country depend on these children. When we don't create for them opportunities that can build them, we will not really do much in the future. And to schools also, to make sure that the categories of this competition, like I mentioned before, spelling, debate, quiz, they should be part of a school in the school work plan, so that children will be encouraged. The most important thing is giving them the encouragement and the reason as to why they have to take part in this. It's not easy to bring a child to participate in this thing unless you tell them how they can benefit and how capable they are about this. We thank the parents who are supporting their children at home and in this competition. For example, allowing them on Saturday like this to come to the studio to inspire other kids is really important to us. We thank you, our parents. About Juba Diplomatic, we are a good school. We are located in High Referendum, some about 300 meters from High Referendum Market. The school was opened back in 2021. It's now our third year in operation. We are doing amazing job. The current capacity of the school is about 1,500. We have over 50 teachers and about also 49 teaching staff, cooks and cleaners. It's actually a good school. If you are having the interest of registering your children in us, you can follow us on our official Facebook page. We post success on our Facebook page. We advise parents there, and anyone who would like to partner with Juba Diplomatic School in anything, you have suggestions for us, you are always welcome. Thank you, Advanced Youth Radio, for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much also for coming and sharing these and inspiring also other young people who are outside there. And thank you so much everybody that have been tuning from the very first hour of the show, that is from 10. We had the greeting segment and then the genius skit where we had the riddle, and some people, some like me, some of us failed to get the riddle. But yes, congratulations to all of us. And yes, being with us also in the second hour of the show, that is now with the guest that is from Juba Diplomatic. And I had a privilege hosting the talented finalists, and also I believe the Juba parents are as well very talented. It's very important that we have young people who can express themselves,
yeah, for sure,
in different aspects like the debate and so on, and others. For some of us, we only see the spelling bee or the quiz competition done in other countries, but it's also to the organizers of this program, mini competition, thank you so much. This is a very good one to help the young people to express themselves. They get to learn more things, because if you're in a debate, obviously you want to get to read other things, you want to get to understand other things, and it helps you to grow as well. And it's very important that for young people as well to venture into
for sure. I think before you conclude, like she mentioned before, we are going to the final. We are really happy for that. And Juba Parent is also going to the final. Our final will be, with Juba Parent. They're not an easy school. They are tough, but I think it's going to be a beautiful thing. The final takes place next week on Wednesday. The venue is St. Mary's College Hall. If you are interested in that, for example, you are from the media fraternity, anyone, you are invited there. Thank you.
Okay, and I would like to extend heartfelt congratulations to each of you.
Thank
Juba
you.
Diplomatic, and as well to Juba Parent. They always tell us we are all winners, but there is always gotta be with that one person that will be leading. But yes, we are all winners. You guys are all doing great. We'll celebrate with whoever. Yes, and because your hard work and commitment has brought you guys up to the final, and you should be incredibly proud of where you have reached. And thank you so much, the teachers as well, the mentors and parents. As they say, the parents support them, so it's very important for parents, because sometimes they'll be like, why will you go for such things? You're supposed to be only in school. I remember one time one of my uncles told me that when you're in school, You are not supposed to be in any activity in school because you're going to school just to study. You don't have to be a class prefect. You don't have to be a school prefect. That you're not there to lead people, but
really
you're there
bad.
to. So it's very important to venture into
For sure.
other co-curricular activities. It
Yeah.
helps build you so much, because if you don't, then where are you going to learn? You want to be a leader in future, so where are you going to learn the leadership? So it's from now that you learn this leadership. Thank you so much. And from me, I'll say bye-bye. Let us meet next Saturday. That is from 10 to 12. The Teens Evolve with your host, Emma Kwaje. Keep it tuned to Advanced Youth Radio 99.9 FM. We're always positive and inspiring. Have the best of your Saturday. Bye-bye for now.